Crusher Kovalev. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I'm really glad to be here, and I'm happy that my fight is coming up against Underworld, November 19th, and I'm very excited. I'm really very excited because we're best boxers right now in light heavyweight division. Just left 3 months before the fight, and just take your time, and it will happen. And I'm here wait for your questions, and just ask me. I will answer to any question. Okay.
Before we start, we do have some questions from some writers and fans from the internet and everything else. So, Greg Bishop from Sports Illustrated, this is for Sergey. We don't see top 5 pound-for-pound fighters fight each other all that often. And what makes this fight worth the risk for you?
This fight is really, I not would say that it's dangerous. Any fight is dangerous, but this fight is very important for me in my career and in the boxing world, because it's already a very high level of both of us, you know. When I was a child, I just dreamed to be on this level, and this fight for me very mean a lot. And for me, this fight everything in my boxing career. And after this fight, we will find out who is the best pound for pound. Thank you.
Ellen has the microphone. Do we have any questions from our friends here from the press?
Hi, Lance Pugmire, Los Angeles Times. Hi, Sergey. Sergey, are you disappointed that Andre is not here, and was he supposed to be here today? Why is he not here?
I'm not disappointed, but it will be much better if he is gonna be here, you know. But if he's not here, no problem. We can speak without him. Most important thing that he should be in the ring November 19th.
Can you guys clarify why he's not here?
He might gonna show up November 19th. So
he felt that it was too close to his fight to have to travel.
what did he say?
And what's going on with the site? Apparently, it was supposed to be in T-Mobile, and now there's some talk about putting it at Barclays in New York. And when do you expect that to be resolved, or MSG? I don't know.
We have an agreement with the T-Mobile, as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, Lance. Here's a question from Twitter. Jason Goulet on Twitter. This is for Sergey. Do you think you can outbox Andre Ward?
It's my goal, and I like to have goals in my life, and follow for my goals, for my dreams, and this next my goal. Yeah.
Sergey, a couple questions. Mike Rosenthal with The Ring. You know, it's being billed as for pound for pound king. Can you really imagine yourself being considered the best fighter in the world? I mean, is this something you thought about when you were a little kid? It would really be quite an amazing thing to be the best fighter in the world.
No, I never dreamed about because I didn't know about this rank pound for pound, you know. But I now already knew about this, but it never was my goal to be best pound for pound. It just was my goal to be best in my light heavyweight division, you know. But right now, when Andre said that it's gonna be fight for best boxer of pound for pound, yes, right now it's my goal to get this stage.
Fantastic. Maybe this is for your manager, Aegis. He's sort of a road warrior. Does it even matter to you where the fight is?
No.
Does it even matter to you where the fight is? I mean, he's sort of proven himself on the road. That's kind of what he does.
It matters only on one point. We don't want to get who is, what I would say, like doesn't belong there. And Andre Ward, it belongs there. He's right now he's a top level guy in the light heavyweight division. That's what is really all about it. You know, we don't want to fight a guy who never knew about him, and he's just gonna step in the ring and they're gonna fight pound for pound #1 guy. Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev belongs to fight for the pound for pound.
I have another question here, but let me just set this up a bit for this question. This will be only the third time in the history of Ring Magazine's rankings for pound, only the third time that two undefeated fighters will face each other in the ring. So not just the world title on line, but for the pound for pound championship. And the first one was in 1990 when it was a main events fight. That was Chavez and Taylor in association with Don King. In 1999 when Trinidad and De La Hoya fought and just set all kinds of box office records. So leading up to that, as you see on the end of the chairs here, we have a two-time world champion and a world-class trainer in John David Jackson. So I imagine that's why this question comes from Greg Bishop of Sports Illustrated. John, why do you think we don't see fights like this more often?
Unfortunately, the reason why we may not see these type of fights is because maybe promoters can't get along, get together, and make the fights happen. Because fighters, for the most part, fight each other. Sometimes it's not within their powers to make these fights, and that's why you're going to see the top fights today. It might be TV might have one fighter, another station might have the other fighter. So a lot of things going through these fights not being made, but I'm glad this fight's made so the fans truly get to see a world-class fight between two world-class fighters on a world-class level.
Thank you, JD. Ellen, you have anybody out there?
Doug Fisher from ringtv.com. Sergey, you said you yourself didn't pay attention to pound for pound on your way up to your light heavyweight world title. But does your current status, does it have meaning in Russia? Because the last time I can think of a Russian fighter being pound for pound ranked, maybe Kostya Tszyu, and he was kind of adopted by Australia. Is there pride in your country? Is your pound for pound status right now, is that appreciated in Russia?
I don't know, because I don't hear any opinions from every boxing fans, but a lot of people thinking that I'm the best. Yes, in my hometown, sure.
I can vouch